Hello my gaming family and welcome to another video. And finally Elex 2 is here, and the sequel to really good open world action RPG from 2017 is finally arrived, and guys, it looks and feels absolutely amazing. The first game was good, it really was, but not perfect. It had some flaws, it was not polished, combat was clunky and you could stumble on some bug really often, the true example of Eurogen game. But we're not here to talk about the first game. If you played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In today's video, I wanna tell you a couple of starting tips that will help you if you are new in this game or if you didn't do very well in the first game, so you want to try again, but this time in the sequel. Some of those tips are good, some of them are ridiculous, but every single one of them will help you one way or another. But as always guys, before we continue, you can consider supporting growth to this channel and my work in general by pressing the subscribe button. It will take a moment of your time, but it will be very helpful. Don't forget to save. Okay, the first tip will maybe sound ridiculous and not that interesting to you guys, but trust me, as soon as you get your muscle memory and get used to spam quick save button, your life will be easier. God knows how many times I forgot to manually save the game, and while I'm relaxing in my comfy chair playing this amazing game, suddenly, out of nowhere, totally unexpected, I die. And guess what? The game was not saved for quite some time. Guys, trust me, you don't want that. Unexpected deaths are not strange thing in this game. Avoid fighting multiple and stronger enemies. Knowing this fact can actually save you a lot of time guys, and can also save you from pissing off because of some ridiculous unnecessary death. From the beginning of the game, you will very often come across some stronger, higher level enemy, and no matter how skilled you are, sometimes that is not enough. Besides, you will do very small amount of damage to them, and because of that, those fights can last forever. Sometimes, even if you dodge perfectly and avoid all their attacks, sometimes, if they are much higher level, they can critically hit you and literally one-shot your ass. The same goes for fighting multiple enemies at the same time. Although it's not impossible, maybe it's better to avoid those types of fights at the beginning of the game, at least until you get some better gear and get some level. Don't skip side quests. Although it's more interesting to follow main quest as much as you can and to progress and see what's the story behind the game, doing side quests alongside can be really helpful guys. First of all, there is tons of really interesting side quests with really good stories that will definitely get your attention. Second, some of them will reward your effort with some cool item, part of gear or good weapon, and every single one of them will bring you significant amount of Elexit. And third, and maybe most important, you will gain a much needed experience and will level faster, which is really important so you can progress a little bit easier throughout the game. Explore everything. The world of Magellan is beautiful and full of secrets. Spending some time just by wandering around and exploring will make you enjoy a beautiful environment, and beside that will definitely reward you with some cool items. Piranha Bytes is known for rewarding exploration, and there are chests that you can loot and get some legendary items hidden all over the world. So you will need to search every corner of the map, climb on highest peaks, enter deepest dungeons, search ruins, look for hidden spots in places, and every time you find some heavily hidden chest, believe me, there is a really worth treasure inside. So don't be afraid of a little exploring guys, trust me. Collect everything. One of the greatest things in Elex is definitely the unlimited amount of space in your inventory, so you will not struggle with space if you collect everything you come across. Why is this important is because even junk in Elex is useful and can be sold, and considering there is much stronger armor and weapons that you can buy and you need money, selling some junk for some really useful amount of money can sometimes be really useful. Upgrade your jetpack as soon as possible. Jetpack is trademark of Elex, and upgradable jetpack is new feature in the sequel. As soon as you upgrade your jetpack, the sooner you will be able to fly longer distances, reach some until that moment unreachable places, fight some flying enemies, and even get ability that will save you from certain death while falling. I don't say you need to ignore everything else and focus only on upgrading jetpack, but don't ignore that segment and upgrade it whenever you can. Sleep more and use plants and food. Potions are the best way to regenerate your health, It's faster, one potion can regenerate whole health bar, but they are more expensive and difficult to find. What you want to do instead is to use herbs and food that you can find almost everywhere to regenerate some part of your missing health. What that means is that it will be really useful to collect every healing plant you come across and use them in combat instead of potions. They will regenerate your health slower, but that can be really helpful, save your potions for critical situations. Also, don't forget that sleeping is a free way of getting your entire health back, so don't forget to sleep to recover before some important missions. Look for teleportation places. Considering that there is no mounts in the game and the map is huge to travel on foot, the teleports are the only way of fast traveling in Elex. Yeah, you can always fly and run over from place to place, but why losing precious time when you just can teleport from one location to another? I don't say you should not go out and explore, just sometimes it's much easier and more effective to jump to another location instantly than going on foot there. Look for the letters and voice notes. If you don't just run through the game and you are looking for more experience and have more time, make sure you read all the letters and listen to all the voice notes you find in the game. Not only they are interesting, but sometimes you will find some really cool story behind them, and even sometimes they can reveal you some part of the main story you would have probably missed. Get companion as soon as you can. Traveling with companion can make everything much more interesting and much more easier. Having someone at your side during battles is very helpful, and with companion you will be able to defeat a beast that you wouldn't be able to defeat alone. You don't need to worry about experience, cause you will get the same amount of experience if you kill enemies with your companion like you will get by killing them alone. All experience will go to you. Also, the companion quests in the first game were really good, and they have been improved a lot in the second game, so you will enjoy helping your companion in their personal quests too. But note that your companion have their personal opinion, and your decisions and behavior can affect them greatly. Bonus tip. Look for the guides and tips online, guys. That's not cheating. Finding some info that can help you in some segment and make you enjoy more is highly welcomed. If you're a hardcore gamer and you want to uncover every secret game possessed alone and you don't want any help, I understand that. But if you can, watch some guide video, get some cool tip that will help you reach over some obstacles in the game, find some legendary item you would probably miss, or to make your gameplay a little bit easier and more interesting, feel free to search for such videos on YouTube. And that would be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and find it useful. If you did, then like would be super appreciated so this video can reach more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and in case you want to support this channel in the long run, consider becoming a Patreon. If you like, of course. All links are in the description. Thank you one more time for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.